everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week, we have a returning Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy's still here.
We let him back. Let him back in the gang.
Couldn't get rid of me.
Yeah, we were all week long last podcast. We were talking about how we were gonna keep you out, keep you down.
Yeah.
And you weaseled your way back in.
And like Heroes is a show that I would have loved to First and Last. Like,
oh yeah, we knew that.
Exactly why Josh picked it.
Yeah, that's the punishment for missing.
like I've seen the beginning, never seen the end. Would like to see the end without seeing the middle.
I mean,
yeah.
Like we said about that last week, was watch the first season of Heroes and then call it a day.
And then erase the rest of it from your memory.
Yeah, I watched all of it, and I will tell you there wasn't any benefit from seasons 2 through 4.
That last season is bonkers.
And not in a good way.
No. And they didn't know they were going to get canceled, which, is like probably 50% of our shows. I don't know. There's this, whatever the stat is. Mm-hmm. But it was like very apparent. They were like setting up.
Oh, it literally said
part 5 or whatever.
Part 5 coming, So before we get into the podcast for real.
Oh boy.
I have a story.
Uh-oh.
Normally I ask you guys how you're doing, but I don't give a shit right now.
All right.
No. So the other day I get into my... Okay, so let's put it this way. The other day I got into my car and I started driving and I looked in my rearview mirror and my seat felt weird. Like it felt it was too far forward. I was like, my seat's too far forward. And I looked in my rearview mirror and I felt like the headrests in my back seat were both up really high as if like they got pulled up.
Okay.
And I was like, man, those are up really high. So I'm driving around and I'm like, was someone in my did my car get someone rifle through my car or something like that and like move my seat? And then I like opened my glove box and I was like, it doesn't look like anyone was like in my glove box and nothing seems to be a disarray.
Goldfish crackers are still there.
Yeah, for sure. And I I opened my center console and looked and I was like, yeah, all that trash is still there. I literally just like the receipt you get from gas, it's just crumpled up and those are just collecting in my center console.
Keep those, huh?
It's just one of those, like I take it and I put it in there because then, I don't know, I guess if like,
just in case one of those times it wasn't gas you put in there.
One of those times that the gas station's like, you got $300 in gas. I'd be like, no, I got like $25. I don't know. But then I just,
right?
Just in case.
It's a set it and forget it kind of thing. But so either way, so I was driving. So then I was like, my seat is too far forward too. So I'm like, So I moved my seat back and I was like, this feels more natural. I think this is how it was. Mm-hmm. And that was like a couple days ago. And then I come home and I'm just like hanging out and I just completely forget about it. I think like on my return drive home, I went, well, if someone was in my car, then whatever, nothing, like nothing.
I'm not missing anything. So.
I'm literally not missing anything. I don't keep anything in my car. Mm-hmm. I don't care about cars. I know most people care.
Do you lock your car?
I think I remember to lock my car most of the time.
Okay.
But I'll be honest, there are definitely times where I go, did I lock my car?
Yeah.
And then I just go, it sure locks by itself eventually.
Again, nothing in there, so whatever.
Yeah. But, and so, whatever. So then the whole night goes by, like hours and hours and hours and whatever. And then all of a sudden, my girlfriend goes, hey, sorry, just FYI, I forgot to tell you. I drove your car this morning when you were sleeping, like, because her car was like parked in and she had to go feed our friend's cats. And she's like, my car was like parked in and I couldn't get out. So I took your car. And I was like, aha! No one stole my car.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So, but
because that's definitely happened to me. And that's because someone for sure was sleeping in my car. Because I had this really terrible old, like 85 little 2-door, I don't even remember what it was, Chevy Nova, but like not the cool Chevy Novas. Anyway, the front window just like would just fall down when you shut the door. Just a crack, just like a couple inches. And you could definitely reach your hand in and unlock the door. And definitely some dude slept the night in there a couple times. The seat was all the way back.
They didn't even try to hide it.
Did not try to hide it. I was like, what are you gonna do? If you don't lock your doors, then people don't have to break your window trying to get in it. And if there's nothing in it,
exactly,
they just move on.
Yeah, I don't think
that's the play.
I feel like a lot of people in the world would feel like very violated and not be okay and feel uncomfortable about all that. And I had fully come to grips that somebody might have walked by, tried to handle, door wasn't locked, got in, moved my seat for some reason.
Tried to get comfortable.
Yeah,
while
tried to get
rattling through the
comfortable,
car.
like whatever. And then just left and nothing happened. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
So what's the deal with the headrests in the back?
Yeah, what the hell did she do there?
I don't know. I think I lowered the seats one time, like to put my bike in the back seat of the car. And then I think when I pushed them all back up, maybe the headrests like got along, like came up or something. I think that's still weird that they're up, but like.
See, I thought this story was going to end with you actually having driven your girlfriend's car that morning.
Like I took her keys.
Cars,
yeah. Yeah, no, she had driven my car. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. She's like, I was going to wake you up and tell you. And I was like, I would have hated that way more than you just taking my car.
Way more than the mystery.
Yeah, number one, the mystery was really fun.
Really great.
And also, don't wake me up in the morning.
So now she's just going to start messing with your shit just for a fun thing for you to solve.
She knows where I keep my car key, so.
I mean, on the way out tonight, I'm just going to try it, see if it's unlocked.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me know.
I'm gonna start doing all kinds of weird stuff in there.
I try to remember to lock it. I remember my old car. I think I'm worse at it, but I definitely forgot to lock my old car constantly.
Yeah.
But I also I don't ever I just don't have anything like napkins. What are you gonna steal from my car?
Yeah, right.
The owner's manual.
Yeah, the worst thing is that someone breaks your window and then goes, "Oh, there's just napkins in here." Ah, bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
that's happened to me a number of times.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've had that happen to friends where like their window got broken in, there was just change there, and he's just like, "Man, I wish I would have just like." I wish I could have just given them my change. That would be way less expensive than replacing a window.
Yeah,
yep.
Way more.
Sucks.
Way cheaper. All right, well, this isn't the world's #1 car podcast. That's Car Talk.
Is that still that's not a thing.
No.
Those guys are dead.
No.
Ooh. At least one of them, I think. Sorry, keep going.
Quite possible.
I'll Google it.
Car Talk's a great podcast, and I don't even like cars. I hate cars, and Car Talk is a fun.
It's a radio
podcast.
show. It was before podcast existed.
Yeah, but now it's
someone who runs a podcast is dead already.
Oh, I'm sure.
What a year.
Old people.
I'm sure. But Joe, what is first and last for the uninitiated?
We take a TV show and commit to only watching the first and the last episode. A lot of times, it's a good way to just get introduced to the show without really committing. So we will watch the pilot. And then in between, we'll make some predictions and then just roll right into that finale and see how we did and see if we want to like keep watching the show after seeing how it starts and ends.
Yeah, that's about right. Sounds about right.
That's how I do it.
And
a lot of podcasts have like a normal spiel that just like is the script. We do it every time. After like 190 whatever episodes, we just don't. Try to explain it a little bit differently every time.
I mean, I only ask you every single time, and you change it up. I would have thought that by this time you would have had like, these are 3 sentences, and this is how it works. But you're just kind of like, you like relive how it works every time.
Yeah, I'm like reminding myself. Really,
that's good.
It is important.
That's good. I don't want you to forget. But it was your show this week. It was your pick. So lay it on us,
Joe show.
To be honest, I was kind of feeling for something like action adventure-y, but I think the last few weeks we've kind of done like some action adventure sci-fi things. So we're just flippity flopping here, and I picked a like kind of run-of-the-mill Chuck Lorre sitcom.
Oh God, why?
2.5 Men.
No, I would never do that to you. I care about you too much.
Thank you.
No, I picked Dharma and Greg.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was holding
That's a Chuck Lorre? Of course it is.
holding my breath there for one of you to say, actually, we've done that already, because as I was scrolling through shows, I kept being like, ooh, let's do that. And then I was like,
thought
wait,
we did for
we've
the
done
longest time, but it was we did the other one. What's the someone and someone?
Will and Grace.
Will and
Will and
Grace.
Grace, yeah.
Okay, I'm excited. This is it Tia Leone? Is that or is that Will and
What?
Grace?
No.
Is it not?
No, this isn't Bad
Jenna-
Boys.
Jenna Elfman
Oh wow, okay.
and Thomas Gibson.
Way off.
But
like
they're a couple, and one of them is wacky, and the other one is straight-laced.
yeah.
Okay, well, so obviously
Guess
then
which one?
Dharma's wacky because I think that's what only
her
thing I
name's
really know about
Dharma.
this show is
Uh-huh.
like Dharma's like kind of like a hippie,
Yeah.
and Greg wears a tie sometimes.
I was thinking about it
He's a
today,
suit.
and I think I don't remember the show as much as I just remember the reference to the show from Family
Yes.
Guy.
Yes.
Or like, he makes some sort of reference to Dharma and Greg, and then they cut to it, and like Dharma's standing on the couch, and Greg's like, Dharma, get down. She's like, no.
No, I'm wild. I'm on the couch. That's 100% what I think about, and that's all I know about this show is that she's actually not really that crazy, at least from Seth MacFarlane's perspective, or
Yeah.
whoever wrote that.
I
joke.
don't. I mean, I didn't think she was like crazy. I just thought she was like more of a flower child, and he was
Yeah,
more of a
free-spirited.
corporate man.
Yeah, he's got a tie.
But I guess maybe in when did this come out? The 90s.
Mid 90s,
Yeah, the
at
90s.
least. I bet 94.
So I'm on Wikipedia and it says 1997 to
Oh, really?
2002.
Mm-hmm.
5 seasons, 119 episodes.
Dang. Really?
Yeah, really.
I guess just shows in the 90s just you didn't need much to have the lasting
What
power.
else are you gonna watch when the internet doesn't really exist?
Yeah, and I think this was an NBC show, right? And like NBC is just kind of like
ABC.
ABC. Ooh,
Mhm.
then I was wrong.
Really?
But ABC too is also just like rolling out the sitcoms. So
It's a multicam.
mm-hmm.
I still think I don't
Of course.
understand.
there's multiple
Sit-
cams.
There's single campers.
There's more than one cam.
Yeah, I understand. I understand what the term means, but I feel like when I watch a single cam sitcom and I watch a multicam, I don't think I see a difference.
Was Tia
Um,
Leone even in a sitcom in the 90s?
I think
Did
so.
make that
I think she was. She was
Okay,
in like
well.
Tia and Greg.
Literally, besides what we just said about this show, I don't think I know anything about Dharma and Greg.
I think that's pretty much it. I think the other thing that I know is that I think they like got married fast. It's like they met, they fell in love, and got married within the span of like a week or something. And that's why all of their friends and family are just like, this is crazy. What a like weird couple.
I mean, if that is weird, that in fairness is weird.
Mm-hmm.
So why is Greg so uptight if he marries someone in a week?
Yeah, I don't know.
How can the show
'Cause it
even
was-
in itself
yeah.
justify that this man did that he did that? And then
Because it
he's
was
like, wait
out
a
of
minute,
character
Dharma.
for
Yeah.
Mr. Suit, man.
Maybe-
That's
Was
why.
he really drunk?
Yeah, maybe it was out of character for him because he was doing something whimsical, and maybe it was out of character for Dharma because she's committing to something.
There you go.
Or maybe they were
That's-
both hammered.
That's
Yeah,
119 seasons.
In real life, the answer
Season?
was they were both hammered. In the show,
It's
it
a
was
Las
like,
Vegas wedding. And yeah.
I mean, so is the first episode just that then? Or do you think they start married? Or do you think the first episode's like, we're getting, like literally 5 seconds in, like, we're getting married. This is nuts.
I think the first episode is like they're like coming back from their Vegas trip or whatever that
Okay.
they got married at, and they're like, "Oh shit,
it's
I gotta
sinking
meet your
in.
parents or something."
It's the like Kevin moment of Home Alone, only it's we got married.
But instead of they left their child at home, they got married.
Yeah. Same enthusiasm.
Okay. Oh, Dharma's a yoga instructor / dog trainer.
Of course.
There you go.
And Greg's
I was
lawyer.
gonna
Oh, a
guess
lawyer?
that.
I was thinking like hedge fund or some shit.
Mm-hmm. There's
Hedge fund
there's
lawyer,
probably I think that's more accurate. They're probably already married, and it's probably like week 1 of their marriage or something like that. Or they just got back and they walk in, and it's like Dharma moves into Greg's. I think it'd be funnier if Greg moved in Dharma's, though, right?
Yeah, but that's
there's
not
probably
happening.
beanbags everywhere or some stuff, and he's like,
A lot of
"Where's your couch?"
inflatable furniture.
Yeah,
I hope there's one lava lamp.
only one. Come on.
I mean, one or more. One greater than or equal to 1.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
Lava
so,
lamp.
yeah, they do that. They move in, and then I don't know, something comes up like like I don't know, giving Social Security to people. Greg's like, I don't believe in that. Dharma's like,
He wants to rip up the New Deal.
yeah.
He's against Social Security. Holy shit, Greg. Oh, man.
Yikes.
Greg goes hard.
I guess so, man. Get those freedoms.
Something along, maybe not that, you know.
No, yeah. I think that there's maybe it starts with little things like, oh, like you leave your shoes on when you come inside. That's weird. And then it builds up to like, you think the world is flat.
Oh God.
Well, so at the end of the first episode, we found out Dharma's a flat earther. Greg's
could be
actually Greg's a
Greg,
flat earther. Yeah.
More follows that Greg's a flat earther for sure.
It's just going to become a political drama by the end of this show.
We're all so
Southern?
similar though, right, Jimmy?
Wait, what? What? Don't drag me into this.
It's okay. I know about you and the flat Earth forums. It's okay. This is a safe place for you.
Oh man.
Tell us about the ice wall that protects us, Jimmy.
Man.
I made that up, but I feel like that's probably
the Night
some
Watch.
Sort of
I've read things
talking
about the
about the
ice
Night
wall. I'm
Watch?
into it.
oh, there's an ice wall?
Well, because like that's where like Antarctica is, right? And that's what keeps us
Oh.
in.
Got it.
I'm into it.
I'm glad.
I want to believe.
Oof.
I want to believe in the ice wall.
All right,
Fox.
Mulder. What? Okay, so we've thrown some stuff out there. We've all admitted we don't necessarily know what's going on with this show.
Mhm.
So why don't we just get into it?
Okay.
And then we'll talk to you listeners after that. Sounds
Let's do
good?
it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Everyone listening and you two with me in this room are in agreement. First episode's called Pilot because it's Chuck Lorre show. So we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Dharma and Greg. It's called Pilot. Jimmy, do you have a write-up?
Yep. Josh's favorite pilot. September 24th, 1997. When Greg sees Dharma on the subway, they can't stop looking at each other. She recognizes his picture in the newspaper and finds him in his office, drags him to a Giants baseball game, then pie in Reno, where they get married, all within the same day. Back at home, the dream soon turns into a nightmare for Greg when he meets Dharma's hippie parents. They can't tell her dad Larry that they committed the fascist state's unnatural act of marriage. Dharma's adventure begins when she meets Greg's socialite snob parents. The happy couple finds themselves in a tug of war between decency and staying true to yourself with ruthless honesty.
Yeah.
The end. So it starts with a flashback, kinda, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Starts in the past.
It starts in the past. They're on the Dharma and her parents are on the subway, being hippies. Then we see Greg and his parents, so that they're probably what, 8, 7, these kids, and his parents are being the snobs. Don't look at anyone. Don't make eye contact with anyone on the subway, or they'll want money. And then they pass each other. The families pass each other, and Dharma and Greg have a little eye contact. She gives him a little smile. Then we skip ahead to Dharma's on the subway train, pulls to the station. Greg's getting on and Dharma's getting off again, but in, real time. They're adults. And then Greg is in the office at his law firm talking to a bud whose name I forgot to look up.
Is that Pete?
He looked familiar.
His name was Pete.
Like
Right.
your cat?
Yeah,
You're
like
just saying that because it's your cat's
like
name?
my roommate, Pete the cat.
Might be Pete. Who knows? Something like that. He looked really familiar to me. Probably in a lot of bit parts like this. But he's like, man, I should have talked to her. Blah. Can't believe I blew my chance with this lady. And then he goes into his office and Dharma's in there already. Like, I found you.
Right.
Let's go.
I mean, and then really what happened, I mean, the show, I feel like the show is like, oh man, Greg meets a free-spirited lady, and like he goes like, what the hell? Let's have fun. You're fun. And it's really Greg's single and walked into his office, and like a hot chick was like, yo, let's go to a baseball game.
Follow me around
and he was
for
like,
the day.
yeah, okay.
And he was like, I apparently don't have any work to do today. Even though I just got here. And somehow you beat me here.
Took some PTO, took
Yeah.
some paid
Just took a
time
half day.
off, and was like, yeah, this is worth it. This is worth a day of vacation. Got a good
Yes.
job.
Also, so he takes her to a baseball game.
Yeah.
Because she likes organ music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, she probably took him to the
Crowd.
baseball game in actuality.
Yeah, but
I
who's,
bet she,
who's paying for these adventures, though, is what my next thing is. Because then all of a sudden they're on a plane to Reno.
Yeah. This is kind of unexplained. They're just on this adventure.
Which, like, a day of plane ticket, even though it's, California to Nevada
Mm-hmm.
in the mid-90s, I guess I have no idea what that costs. I don't think plane prices have actually changed that much.
You know,
in
what's a gallon of
30
milk?
years.
$10?
Sure. No, not at all.
It's a plane ticket to Reno, Michael. What could it cost?
Yeah. So then they're in Reno to get pie, apparently, which is odd in general, except for then it sets up the fact that they're able to just walk into some chapel and get married.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then they proceed to do it for about the next
For hours
half
and
a
hours.
day or something.
Mm-hmm.
Then they fly back home. And then reality kicks in.
Yeah, they fly back home because Dharma takes a phone call on Greg's cell phone while he's like gonna hop in the shower, and it's Greg's mom, and she's like, yeah, we'll be there for lunch. And then they get home, they go to Dharma's place first. They run into her friend who's bashing her boyfriend's motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
That she like took up the elevator upstairs. Like, why did she bring it into the building and bring it up to whatever floor they were on? All of a sudden, elevator doesn't like stop, so that means she like it like stops like halfway.
That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it means she just like, I mean, she was breaking it already. But,
To show you this is not an affluent building she's living in. So then they walk into the apartment, and her mom is walking through it naked.
She gets naked when she paints.
Because she's painting, of course. And then, it's like, oh, wow, what free spirits. And then the dad walks in and is naked, walks in the room, and it's just more free spirits.
All the spirits are free.
We get a little, like, it's just classic Chuck Lorre jokes throughout peppered in this whole thing, where it's like, oh, he can't remember anything. He lost his short-term memory back in the 70s, and he's like left the apartment to go get ice cream. And so then at the end of the scene, he walks in without anything, and wife is like, ice cream, and he's like, oh yeah, which is just classic Chuck Lorre joke. We're gonna set this up for 30 seconds into the future. That's how long my audience can hold attention span.
You can't make the payoff take too long, Jimmy, or else we're gonna forget.
I think he's just got pages and pages of these, just like quick payoff jokes.
Yeah, it's just in a spreadsheet, and he just like
He just
Puts them
control
together.
F's ice cream, and he's like, all right.
He's just got he's just got a formula at this point for sure for like how many of these he can fit in an episode.
I think I might be offended if he doesn't have a formula at this point. Like, if he doesn't understand.
I would, yeah.
You think Chuck Lorre's ever like thrown a sandwich at a writer or something and been like, 10 jokes? You only fit 10 jokes into 15 minutes? This is a Chuck Lorre show, god damn it. 50 jokes or you're out of here.
what do you think this is, Frasier?
Don't think about it, just make the laugh track go.
And then they go to Greg's parents for the dinner that they're coming back for, and Greg drops the bomb that they're married, and then all hell breaks loose. I feel like similarly, the dad looks like he's in a lot of stuff. Is he in Seinfeld? Probably.
I mean, maybe.
All these people.
Like, all in all, I mean, as far as like learning who these people are, we just really just understand like archetypes essentially of these people. Like, Greg's parents are old stuck-up rich people, and Greg is the spawn of those and is similar but less, And like Dharma's parents are just straight up hippie people, and Dharma is the spawn of them and a little less that, I mean, for the most part, Dharma really seemed like she was just more of like a happy-go-lucky, like fun gal, and like Greg is like a lawyer, but also is like, me like women too,
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is the most riveting of pilots, our first episodes.
Yeah, I think that kind of what you were getting at there is that, like, I could have used a little bit more dimension to each of them. Where, like, yeah, if there is a little hint of, like, Dharma has some sort of initiative in something, or, hey, maybe Greg is, like, reassessing his, like, lawyer Justice Department life.
Yeah, literally, it could have been like right before Greg got on the train or something. He was just like on the phone, and he turned like, ugh, work is just terrible sometimes. Like even like the tiniest exposition would have been like, oh, maybe he like has a really good job, but he's not super sure about it or something like that. And
You're saying a lot of big words for Chuck Lorre shows, you guys. You guys are asking a lot of the Chuck Lorre right now.
I'm sure there's a lot of big words in The Big Bang Theory.
there's tons of big words.
Yeah, but
there's one in
exposition.
the title.
I'm
Big.
talking about
Big.
okay.
The biggest word.
It's the biggest word.
God damn it.
I mean, okay, maybe we're asking a lot, but I feel like it's a little in reality.
Like, he can save those things for later shows if he has to. Keep the formula simple.
The idea here that you're supposed to get is just, hey, these people are so different, and that's going to cause some hilarity.
It's the odd couple, but they're like married.
Yeah. It's just going, look at these guys. They're different. Do you get it? And if you go, well, yeah, I get it, then mission accomplished.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Perfect
and you know what? The
strangers.
answer is, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. That's,
That's
all they're asking of you.
Yeah.
Get it? Yeah, I get it. Okay, Chuck.
Like, the pilot alone makes that Family Guy, just quick scene makes so much sense of, like, they name drop. They said the word free spirit. Like, it's not like you needed like lines for them to say like, oh, what a free spirit. Like, everything Dharma and her family are doing is like enough. But it's just like, in case you needed it driven home.
Mm-hmm. I think that. So yeah, again, just the point of this is just they're different. Like, you're in or you're out. But like, I think that Jenna Elfman as Dharma is like pretty charismatic and like feels very natural and fun to watch.
I would believe that that's kind of just what Jenna Elfman is like.
Exactly. I can't imagine.
I
her
would
as,
believe that as her.
Whereas Thomas Gibson as Greg, granted, it's a little bit harder to make that character interesting to watch because it's supposed to be such a straight man.
Yeah.
But something about his acting feels really like stiff.
I feel like there was a couple, and I can't pinpoint them in my memory now, but there was a couple things that he said or maybe delivered in a weird way, and I was like, you're being weird.
Yeah. Like, and it's not just that his character is stiff, which it's supposed to be kind of rigid, but like, I don't know, he's like doing this thing where like his voice is like lower than it's supposed to be, and it sounds like a kid trying to act like an adult.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't know that actor is actually a 13-year-old boy?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't think of a good example off the top of my head, but like there's like the wacky character straight man like dynamic is a thing that's common in comedy, and like when you have a really good straight man, like you want to see the wacky character like break that person, and like you want to see the straight man like kind of lose it and get kind of crazy themselves, but like I just didn't get any of that pull from the Greg character here.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll be so much better by the finale.
Tried to look up his other credits to see if he had other stuff. He's in Criminal Minds, which I think is just like a CBS show.
It's like a procedural too.
Yeah.
Just
isn't
the
it?
same.
He
character.
probably fit in really well there.
Yeah,
actually.
right. Like maybe comedy just isn't his thing. Maybe it's more of just like procedural drama.
They were halfway through the first season of Dharma and Greg, and they're like, well, we can't recast Greg.
Yeah.
Guess we'll just stick with him for 116 episodes. No, I mean, yeah, he was fine. It just is interesting how natural like Jenna Elfman feels in her role. And yeah, he is stiff, and that's got to be a hard way. I mean, they're both probably hard roles in their own manner.
Yeah, but the Free Spirit is more showy, so you can kind of do more with that. Where it's like, yeah, it oftentimes is harder to play something straight and more subtle.
Yeah, it could potentially take a stronger actor to do that more awkward role of Greg.
I kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of feel that about all the dudes in this show. I think the ladies are carrying this show.
Yeah.
You got a little tender moment with whatever mom's name is. Was it Abby?
The naked lady who paints?
Abby and Larry?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
remember their names.
We should know him because Dharma never called them mom or dad. She only called them by their names,
Yeah, she called her dad Larry.
which is fun.
I think it's Edward and Kitty and Abby and Larry, I think. I think the friend is Jane. Should look at.
The friend was fun. She was just like, she was kind of weird too, but like just like an intense, like, oh, Greg, this like you're like. Part of me thinks like Greg's biggest problem with Dharma is going to just be her friend who's like really intense.
Yeah, either that or we never see her again.
No, she's around
Because they move in. They buzzed through so many things in this. Like they meet. Well, first they meet as children, then they meet as
Is
adults.
that going to matter or something?
Then they
later?
get married.
I think it's
Are
just
they going to do flashbacks?
it's just
It's like a Dharma.
destiny.
It's gonna be a Dharma thing where she's like, we were always meant to be. Maybe they find out. Maybe I should change my predictions. Maybe they find out in the last episode that they met when they were kids. Sort of.
They just never reference it again until the series finale.
I don't think it's.
That
I don't think
interaction.
that's important to the show at all. I think they needed 3 more minutes and or so, and that's what they did.
Interesting. How would they learn that ever?
I don't know exactly. So why was it in the show? It doesn't matter.
Because it's fate, man. And it's, I don't know, something to do with yoga. I don't know.
dog yoga.
Something to do with
Something
yoga.
to do with destiny and Whatever. All I'm saying is, so then they get married. Then they meet both sets of parents, all in the first episode. I was like, man, you could have dragged a lot of this out. I feel like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. To at least episode 2 or.
What is episode 2 about? I would have no idea anymore.
Like having a kid.
Oh, episode 2
Yeah.
is called "And the In-Laws Meet."
I guess they didn't meet each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, already in episode 2, they're meeting in-laws.
They're married, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring the families together.
My God.
What have they done?
Yeah. I guess if you're gonna have lots of shenanigans between all the characters,
You got to make them.
Get
Yeah,
it all done.
They got to know who each other are, so the shenanigans can commence.
really though, I don't know why I'm asking questions, because you could say the same things about any Chuck Lorre show of like, how is this like idea lasted this long? Like, what jokes are you still saying? It's all the same jokes.
Yeah. I was reading a little bit of the like the arc of the show. It really got a boost when they put it after Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because like that was huge
Classic.
at that time.
Yeah.
But then when people got sick of Millionaire, the ratings went down for that, and then went down for Dharma and Greg too. So
Yeah.
That doesn't.
tracks.
So that just, to me, what you're saying is no one really liked Dharma and Greg.
exactly.
It was just
They
what was
just
on.
kept their TVs on after, like, when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was over and people were watching it. They got up and went to the bathroom
yeah.
and like went to make a snack, and the TV was just still on while Dharma and Greg was playing.
Right.
That's what Nielsen tells you, man.
Yeah. I mean that's
That's what they do.
We got to get more people on the Nielsen boxes.
Let's find out. What if they sent people letters with?
Open your Nielsen mail, fans. Get your $2. Do not shred those $2.
But yeah, there's a good chance that Dharma and Greg would have just been like a one and done season show if not for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, some shows just need like to be out there for people
a little
to
boost.
watch.
Yeah.
And then once people find it,
Mm-hmm.
there's been plenty of things that are on TV and movies and everything that I'm like, oh, what? And then like years later, I'm like, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I? You know? But I think that shows like if it's on after Millionaire, it does really well. And then once Millionaire starts not doing well, the show after it also stops
Yeah.
doing well. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
people don't actually like this show.
Mm-hmm.
Just an algorithm.
And I get it. Because I'm not trying to watch.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to watch this finale, I don't think.
Man, remember when that guy like won the million and like he didn't use his lifelines until the end?
No, I don't.
Man, really? You don't?
Dude, I haven't
Do you remember that? The first guy to win the million?
No, I literally don't know what you're talking
Oh my god.
I mean, I
think-
know what you're talking about, but...
I'm pretty sure the guy's name was John Carpenter, but it's the first guy to win the million.
Wait, like the vampire guy?
Yeah, not the same guy, but like same name as the director, but like he got through all the questions without using a lifeline, and then on the very last question he decided like I want to use my phone a friend. I want to call my dad. And then when he gets his dad on the phone, he's like, "Hey dad, I actually don't need help on this question. I just want to let you know that I'm about to win $1 million."
That's such a baller.
Yeah.
This is like the craziest
Move.
thing that like 13-year-old me had ever seen on
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah, that's badass.
And that's how Joe's lived his life ever since.
Just looking for that moment to
That's one hell of a mic drop, really.
Yeah, it was insane.
Hey, Dad, what's up? No, are you watching? Yeah, okay. Don't even. I'm gonna win $1 million.
This is
Yeah, like not even double checking. Like, hey, like I'm pretty sure it's this. Like, do you think I should go with
Yeah,
it?
I'm
Just
not gonna
like, no,
even-
no, I'm cool. I got
not
this
even
for
gonna
sure.
tell you.
You know what'd be funny, Joe, is I challenge you to find that episode like on YouTube or whatever, rewatch it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd lose my mind if you were like, I know every single one of these answers, like not because you remember them, of course, but
Because I've just watched the YouTube back.
no, just because you're an adult and they just happen to be like these are just
easiest
things you're like,
answers.
oh, these are all just
right up your
answers.
alley.
Yeah, everyone knows these.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny. So really quick before we go into predictions, then just pilot. Were you guys appeased? How's Dharma and Greg feeling in your life right now?
It's just kind of what I expected. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would rather watch this show. I would watch every one of these episodes of these show twice before I'd watch a season of Big Bang Theory. I think.
Ooh.
I think again, like Jenna Elfman as Dharma really sells it, but
Yeah, I think she's fantastic.
kind of lacking on the Greg end. But maybe he grows into the character.
Fair.
Sure. I think if you've seen a Chuck Lorre show, you've seen them all. But yeah, she is great.
Mhm.
But also, like, I love Allison Janney, and she's in Mom, which is the current Chuck Lorre show that's going, the current dumpster fire. And I will not watch an episode of that show until it's over and we do it.
Allison Janney's
on
fantastic.
this. She's like one of my just favorites, and refuse to watch it. I think Anna Faris started on that show. I don't think she's on it anymore. I think she was only on it for a couple seasons, and that's like half of that show. If you don't have a daughter to be, to the mom, then it's just what is that show then?
We're gonna find out in the final episode of Dharma and Greg that like there's just no Greg, just Dharma.
I mean, what is he doing? Probably no Dharma, if anything.
Whatever. I feel like this entire show is just Dharma going, "Let's go to SeaWorld," and Greg's like, "Okay, now let's get ice cream
I'm a free
in Tibet."
spirit.
And it's like, okay.
I'm free spirited. I'm on the couch.
Yeah. All right, let's get into predictions. What do we think's gonna happen in the finale? Who wants to go first?
I can go. I've got that Dharma starts law school. I don't think she's a full-on lawyer, but I think she, learns a little bit from Greg and is like, I can do this.
Paralegal.
Yeah. I think she's in law school, or at least starts law school. I think Greg smokes weed.
Oh, man.
I think he's,
So they're just switching roles?
Yeah, he's kind of exploring himself.
Role reversal.
I think since it's San Francisco, we see a trolley. There's got to be a scene with a
Nice.
trolley. And then the last one, I think Greg quits his job. I think he's done with the law and is going to do something else.
Nice.
All right.
I feel like I have some similarities.
Well, do you want to? I don't think I have any
Okay,
similarities.
then I'll
So,
go.
Do you want to go?
So Joe, I feel like took it a little bit farther than I did in like each of them. So this show is like hippie versus square, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So my number one is just Dharma does something square, and like is aware of it. Like, oh my gosh, I did this Greg like thing that Greg would do, and that's a issue. Number two, I think there's a kid in the mix.
Okay.
Like they have a kid?
Like they have a kid,
Okay.
which to me feels like would nowhere be in the mix of this crew. But maybe like in the finale, it's like she's pregnant or they have whatever. There's a kid in the mix. That's what I wrote. Number three, I think because they never had like a marriage, like a real like ceremony and like stuff with the family. This is the remarriage
This
ceremony.
is the wedding episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the
I see what you're
real
saying.
wedding episode. Because it's a sitcom and it's Chuck Lorre. Then I think Greg isn't like a firm lawyer anymore. I think he's become
lawyer.
a public defender.
Okay.
So he's like, the poorest of the lawyers, which is still makes me
Fair enough.
The noble
feel like
lawyer.
a sad person. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a good person now.
All right. Well, Jamie, I agree with you on one thing. Dharma and Greg get married in this episode. I can see that they were like, you know what? Let's get married in front of our families.
Okay.
You know, we've been married for about 5 years and 120 episodes or whatever.
Yep.
Number two. Oh, so then my next three are, I have no idea. Who knows? So this is just throwing stuff at the wall. Dharma roller skates.
Okay.
Because that's something I think Dharma would do.
Yeah.
Number
Rollerblading?
and maybe out of
If you roller blades, it doesn't count.
fair, yes, if there's blades, no. If there's blades or the skates are iced, doesn't count.
Ooh.
Okay, and then so number three is at some point Dharma said like, "Oh, Greg like defended. No one's ever defended me," or something like that in the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Greg punches someone.
Oh, it's getting aggressive.
Violence. Number 3, violence.
I think it's just what I want to do while I'm watching this show.
Punch someone.
And maybe I got the wrong city in California. I got the city wrong, but I said we see a sea lion. Are there sea lions in San Francisco?
Yeah,
Sure.
right on the
On the pier?
yeah,
Okay.
that's San Francisco.
Okay, good.
That's all the piers.
We see a sea lion
Cool.
sunbathing.
Just laying out.
Specifically.
No, we see sea lion. Okay, so let's get into the finale. Is this a 2-parter, Joe?
Yeah.
It's called The Mamas and the Papas.
Okay. Like the 70s band. 60s, 70s.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want, Jimmy.
Really? Mama Cass? Shut up.
We'll be back after. All right. Well, so we're going to watch the 2-parter. Appeared on April 30th, 2002. The Mamas and the Papas. And we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the finale of Dharma and Greg. Jimmy, do you have a write-up?
Nah.
All right.
Just going to switch it up.
Moving on.
The Mamas and the Papas, episodes 118 and 119 on April 30th, 2002. Interesting year. In the series finale, Dharma and Greg find themselves once again trying to make peace between their polar opposite parents when an argument breaks out over whether the couple will vacation with the Finkelsteins or the Montgomerys. Dharma tries to appease both sides by arranging for everyone to spend the weekend at the Montgomerys' mountain chalet, but when the usual bickering and insults kick into high gear, it finally sends Dharma and Greg over the edge. Meanwhile, back at the office, Pete is left in charge of a routine SEC inspection, but gets rapey when the agent turns out to be beautiful and female. I added that.
Okay.
He invents wild stories about inside trading. Dharma and Greg get stuck in a snowstorm after leaving the chalet and begin to wonder how their diverse upbringings will affect them as parents. The end.
Dun dun dun.
To be continued. Never,
I
never again. To be canceled is what it.
Yeah. It definitely was not a series finale.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this show
Wasn't written
got
as
its
such.
ass booted off TV.
Yeah. Does Chuck do, I mean, unless it's been going for, 10 years, does he do series finales? We'll never know.
We'll never know.
I'd be curious to look at his shows and see which ones 5 seasons or under had actual series finales.
Is this the first Chuck Lorre show we've done?
We did Big Bang.
We did Big Bang, yeah.
Episode 100, Joe. It was
Remember
93 episodes ago.
It was a long time ago.
I really don't remember it.
Oh
did
my
that?
God.
No. Well, here's the deal.
You were there.
Good for you for not remembering it. Because it's not like it was enjoyable.
It
fine.
ended with like a sad song or something.
It ended with, wasn't it just like a cover of the theme? But sad, but
slower,
sad and
they're,
slow.
Like, passing around.
Well, yeah, because the
Acoustic.
theme is by Bare Naked Ladies.
Acoustic
isn't it?
Bare Naked Ladies,
Uh-huh.
wasn't that what it was?
Yeah. Okay, it kind of does seem familiar. We were this close from like me being like, whenever 3 weeks from now being like, hey guys, since we did that other Chuck Lorre show, I thought we should do Big Bang Theory.
Heck yeah. Let's
Hey
do 'em
Joe,
all.
we did that 100 episodes ago. Do you just want to do it again for episode 200?
Maybe.
Love
Just-
it.
Yeah. Just
Love it.
keep trying until it sticks.
Until we like it.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think that says a lot about a Chuck Lorre show, is that it's gonna keep the masses entertained, but it is so formulaic and just can fade into the background. I mean, this is entertaining. I'm not gonna lie.
There were a couple jokes in here that I really dug.
Yeah.
They were real funny.
Dad got in there in a big way, had lots of one-liners.
Mhm.
and it was kind of where a lot of the comedy came from. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the parents in this, I mean, mamas and the papas, sure, but I guess I'm just surprised that there was as much of them, more of the parents than of actual Dharma and Greg in this.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's why they rolled right into them meeting in episode 2.
Mm-hmm. They must have been like beloved characters, I guess.
So first half of this.
How is this a season finale even?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Is-
Dharma and Greg at the end decide that they want to have kids, right?
Okay, I guess.
And the parents got along.
I mean, I guess in
parents got
general,
along,
season
yeah.
finales of like
Kind of.
sitcoms, unless you're like Friends and you find out who's having Rachel's baby again or something like that, then
Who's having Rachel's baby?
Who's pregnant with Rachel's baby? There's the Friends reunion came out.
Friends Union.
literally
While we're
came
recording
out
this.
today as of recording. Yeah,
Do you know what that is?
What, the reunion?
Yeah. Is it literally just like
It's like a 20. It can't be 10. It's got to be at least 20, right?
what are you talking about? 20 what?
The Friends
You're saying numbers.
thing. The Friends thing that came out today.
Yeah.
It's not like an episode or anything.
It's an
they
hour
just
and
got
44
together.
minutes long.
They just get together, and
they're
I'm
just,
assuming
like,
they're just
reminiscing.
rehashing. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I thought.
I
it
think
was,
it's that.
it's
I'm
not
sure
like
there's
an
like
episode.
I think there's like maybe clips and unseen footage potentially in it as well.
The
but
one
Sure.
clip I
it's not
saw
like
was
a
just
new
them like
episode or anything.
kind of redoing a scene, but like not in character. Like they're doing
So you
like
know exactly what you want to see.
they're like on the set, like rebuild the set. And they're like on Rachel's couch,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Because they did that
Like
for
you want.
the Fresh Prince reunion. Is that they're on like a set that looked like the living room.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun. That's way more interesting to me. Similarly, just to bridge this back to Dharma and Greg, there was some jokes that didn't really land in Dharma and Greg, and it
We're
made
going
me
there.
immediately think of Friends.
Are we going there?
Because so the rapey bit that I mentioned in the write-up was the pal, like, Joey. Is that what did I
His name's Pete. His
Yeah, I
name
think
is
it's
still
Pete.
Pete.
Are you sure? Is his real name Joe? Maybe his real name is Joe.
I don't know what his real name is.
Anyway, yeah, does not hold up. Was so, pretty lawyer comes in to talk to him about whatever thing, and he's just really gross.
He's
the whole
also
time.
such a bad like employee
Mhm.
as well. Like so bad over the top that you'd be like, it's not even believable that he still has a job here.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's like Greg leaves this guy Pete in charge, and like Pete seems like, I forget what the joke that they made was, but like you get the gist that like Greg doesn't really trust Pete to like.
Well,
hold shit
even
together.
like one of the assistants or whoever, I think probably one of the paralegals there was like, you're barely a lawyer or something like that. And he was like, I've been a lawyer for 9 years off and on or something like that.
Yeah,
And it's like,
maybe a recurring character on the
Yeah.
show. Yeah, and that's the assistant, Greg's assistant, who's Lisa Simpson.
But yeah, this lawyer from the SEC comes in and like starts asking him like auditor type questions, and then he's just like responding in like straight up textbook sexual harassment terms, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Like the video you have to watch when you
uh-huh.
start employment.
and it's like all of this is happening, and there's a laugh track, and it's like I'm not really sure that I get the joke. I mean, it's just the joke that like this is so ridiculous that someone would do this, but it's also like, yeah, people do this.
Yeah. Yep. But honestly, like if you go back and watch Friends, also a lot of that, it's the same. It's the same thing.
I mean, in general, if you go back and watch any 80s and 90s comedy,
Yeah.
especially, things
Sexual
are
harassment is
probably
funny.
not going to necessarily land.
Yeah.
But at least at the same time, some of those things also are trying to like broach some of those subjects, but in like a maybe you didn't do it so well.
Yeah.
But like at least you still understand it. It's still trying to be a joke.
I feel like when I've seen a lot of, I mean, I'm not here to cape up for 80s and 90s stuff or whatever. But I understand that it's problematic, but like a lot of times the joke is like, oh, men are such horn dogs, and like men, they're gross and they're just trying to get what they're trying to get. But then like with this, like the specific context of it being like he's a lawyer and she's like a like
literal federal agent.
Yeah. Like this is very like
serious shit.
Yeah, this is very serious shit. It's not like, oh, like he's like, talking to a woman at the bar or something. It's just like yeah, it's like very serious, and to the point where like when the other federal agents came in to like talk to him and they were also being serious, I thought that they were like going to like take him in for like sexual harassment or something, but no, it was just like the insider trading stuff. And I was like, there's no follow-up on this harassment stuff. I thought there was gonna be something.
Yeah. And also I guess a lot of times that like those kind of shows do stuff like that where like, oh, he's just a horn dog and stuff. The joke is generally also like essentially on the person that's kind of in the wrong. Like
there's some
he's a
sort of
sleazeball or
yeah.
like they're a bad person. And like the joke is like they're doing like a sleazy trope. And you're like, you get that like they're not necessary. Like no one's like applauding what they're doing.
Right.
But they're making a joke out of it.
Right. Whereas like this was more about
he was just a shitty person being shitty.
Yeah, well, it was more about like the joke was, oh, he's actually making the firm look bad by like giving up some like insider trading knowledge. It wasn't anything about his conduct. It was just that like, oh, he probably shouldn't be giving up these secrets. Haha. Pete.
Yeah. And then those agents show up at the chalet and serve Greg's dad, because we find out that this firm that he's been working for is his dad's. We found out because we didn't watch any of the in between. And then that's the end of the finale, is that his dad's being served summons because of this dude. Also, his name is Joel Murray. His real name is where I was getting
Joel
all
Murray
that from. Yeah.
Cool.
Pervy Murray.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, the whole episode is obviously just both parents in a chalet arguing, and then the first episode of the two-parter had Dharma and Greg with the parents arguing, and then the second episode of the two-parter had just the parents together, and then Dharma Greg separately then talking about having a kid. They talked about having a kid in like the first episode too.
They did?
Well, they just, I mean, not like intently, because they had just gotten married.
Right.
But they were like, when we have kids, like, and they were all excited about it. So I'm just like, so we've only seen 3 Dharma and Greg episodes, and they've talked about having kids all 3 times. So they've been doing this for 100 episodes?
Making kid jokes, I guess so.
So you're saying I get a point.
They're going to be good parents.
Because they've talked. Well, the whole
different.
basis of it was that like they're saying that they haven't talked about it and how they want to raise their kids, and that's an issue. Honestly, that's probably hits home for a lot of folks who get married
It probably hits
young
home.
and haven't talked about shit like that.
Yeah, potentially, because I bet you 95% of the people that have kids haven't really talked about how they're going to raise their kids before they put the bun in the oven, Like, oh shit, what are we going to do? How are we going to raise this child?
Yeah.
Have that conversation before you make the child, listeners.
I can
figure it out.
Decide
you're ready
right now
first.
that I was raised very differently than my wife was raised.
Little Dharma and Greg action.
Not as on the nose, but like
Jimmy,
kinda.
get off the couch.
More like, where's Jimmy? Haven't seen him in days. And
Yeah.
that would be a call to the cops at my wife's house.
Oh my god, yeah, no, I was like, hey,
Right?
bye at like 11 in the morning, and then it'd be like nighttime. They'd be like, you're late. You were supposed to be back before it was dark out. Well, it wasn't. All right. That was
Made it back.
That was my household growing up. Was biking around,
Sometimes you gotta explore.
hanging out with my peeps.
You
I'm
know.
12. What do you want from me? I'm a loose cannon, Mom.
I'm full of hormones.
Oh God.
I don't really feel like that was like a driving factor. I
Biking
think I
around
was just
masturbating? What are you?
I was like starting fires in the forest or something.
I'm like 5'3"
Nice.
now. I'm gonna grow 15 inches.
Wait, how tall does that make me?
I don't know. I just did quick math.
That's 6'5", 6'8". I'm not.
6'6".
I am tall, but oh yeah, 6'6". Yeah,
He's pretty much 6'6".
I'm pretty much 6'6".
So you guys watching this?
Absolutely not.
I mean,
But yeah, if you like Chuck Lorre, you're gonna like Dharma. Honestly, if you like Chuck Lorre and you like Big Bang Theory, I feel like watch Dharma Greg is probably better.
The performance of Thomas Gibson, who plays Greg, was much better
I agree.
by the finale here.
yeah.
He's much more a fully fleshed out square guy.
He's still no Jenna Elfman.
No, yeah, but he at this point is a character in a Chuck Lorre show, whereas in the pilot he was like a guy
He was a
trying
shell
to-
of a man.
trying to figure out sitcom acting. But yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
for
I've
sure.
only acted on the live stage before
Only Shakespeare. Now I'm Greg.
for Chuck Lorre. I
Oh
don't think
man.
that's what happened.
This really this just makes me want to watch Jenna Elfman things, I think personally.
She-
What are their
Yeah, what
things?
other-
So apparently she's been in Fear the Walking Dead spinoff, which I've never seen an episode of. Mostly because I think that show started when I was falling off of The Walking Dead, when that show was getting off the rails and out of the source material, getting awful like for the last several seasons of that show. I can't wait. I think actually that show's on its final season, so we could do that within the next, who knows.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that show, so
Really?
I feel like I've seen
Like The Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead or either?
either.
Oh my god.
I feel like I've seen bits of an episode, and like the 15 minutes of the middle of an episode that I watch, there's like 0 zombies, and I was like, I thought this was the zombie show. Where did they go?
She was in 2 episodes of 2.5 Men.
As Dharma?
I know that they did
No.
a crossover.
She was.
They did do a
whoa.
crossover.
Whoa. She was in 2 episodes in 2.5 Men as somebody named Frankie in 2004.
Okay.
And then in 2011, she was
Yeah.
in 2.5 Men again as Dharma.
As Dharma.
Yeah, I know it was well after Dharma and Greg was over that the crossover happened.
The Dharma Initiative.
But Pete was also in
Oh,
it,
she was in
but not
Royal
as
Pains. We just watched that show a couple weeks ago.
Pete. We did?
Yeah.
Oh, she was in that?
Yeah, she was in one episode.
I assume not as Dharma.
Wasn't that
though.
wasn't
No,
that,
yeah. I think she's all her Dharma episodes are
that
just
was the
those two.
listener suggested show, right?
Royal Pains was, yes.
Tina. Thanks for listening.
Good. Hey.
Teen.
Hey, Tina.
Hope you're hanging with us.
Yeah, and then obviously Fear the Walking Dead, 21 episodes in that, so.
Okay.
And that's
interesting.
2018 till present.
She was in 21 episodes of that?
Fear the Walking Dead?
Oh,
According to
that. She
yeah.
was in an episode of Royal Pains, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
singular.
Yeah, she's been in random things.
That's fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch Dharma and Greg though. I think you know if you're the kind of person that likes this kind of TV.
Yeah.
I,
TV?
I don't. I was gonna say show.
Okay.
I just want to point that out.
You censored yourself.
No, I didn't. So I switched from show to TV, but it sounded like I was gonna say you like this kind of shit, and that's not what I was gonna say. Whatever. If you like it,
Bleep
I don't
that.
care. Like, you
Obviously,
enjoy
people
but-
love it because they
and people do
eat
like
it up.
Not enough people liked it, I guess.
No.
Not Dharma and Greg, but
Yeah.
Well, they pit it up against Frasier, and who was going to survive that?
presumably nobody, because
Mm-hmm.
Frasier's too strong.
Let's get
Kelsey
that reboot.
Grammer, strongest man I know.
Let's get that reboot.
Should we see our predictions?
Yeah.
We're done talking about this, right? I mean, before we get into predictions, Joe, are you gonna keep
I
pushing
should
Dharma
say-
and Greg?
Oh, no, for sure not. No.
Man, I hope there's some people hate listening to this right now.
This is my favorite show.
At F&L Podcast on the Gmail and on the Twitter.
Send your hate mail.
Yeah, I mean, if you like this show, I'm very interested in why you like the show.
Yeah, I would actually be really
That's
curious
true.
on like if you're like I watched all of Dharma and Greg.
Mm-hmm.
I would get that more though. I could be on board with that more.
Mm-hmm.
But if you watched all of the Big Bang Theory, DM us and I'll give you my phone number and we can talk
Oh man.
at F&L Podcast.
Did you get any points, Joe?
Yeah, how'd you do?
Josh shoots hard on Dharma and Greg.
Gets canceled.
I don't think I got any points. I had Dharma starts law school. No mention of that. Had Greg smokes weed. He had some booze, but that was about it.
He looked pretty high in that van.
I said we see a trolley, which they were out in the cabin.
We were really
so-
San
a lot of
Francisco.
our predictions were really banking on the fact they were staying in San Francisco.
Yeah, not so much. And then Greg quits his job, which they're under investigation now. So maybe next season, if there was going to be a next season, but
Yeah.
not this season. So no points.
Okay.
All right. Well, hey Joe, I'm pretty confident I'm joining you.
I believe
Dharma-
I am too.
And Greg get married. So they did not renew
No.
their vows
No.
or anything. Kind of thought that we're gonna do that for the end. Wish I would have known that this show got canceled. But my other three didn't matter for that, and they still got them all wrong. Dharma roller skates. She did not.
Nope.
Greg punches someone. It would have been kind of funny because it was only their parents, so that would have been pretty good. But he did not. And we see a sea lion. It snowed in the woods instead.
Yeah, I think they migrate to avoid that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to take 0.
But who knows? I started with Dharma does something square, which she didn't really like. I was looking, but the only thing she really did was that. So she did her whole bit about being honest, where Greg's a big liar, and she lied to both of their parents to get them to the cabin. And so that was like the one Greg-like thing she did.
Yeah, but that wasn't being square.
But that thing that Greg does and she doesn't do is not really, like the hippie versus lawyer thing I was looking for. Number 2, I said kid in the mix. They had lots of conversations about it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, they even talked about getting pregnant in the van.
I mean, maybe
and
if
then
that
the credits rolled.
the end of the episode went for about 10 more minutes and it was like a
Could have
hidden
gotten there.
camera on the inside of that van, there would
This
have been a
became
kid
a very
in that mix,
different
you know what I
show.
mean?
Then I also had remarriage ceremony, and then I had Greg as a public defender. Probably, I'm
Yep.
assuming no.
No, yeah.
So that's a. Oh, then I forgot. Then they're in the van, and he's trying to get the 8-track to work in the Volkswagen like van again or whatever it is, and he pounds it, and Kenny Loggins starts playing, and then they all of a sudden agree on having children and talk about that.
That's how it works.
They're arguing about children for an entire episode until Kenny Loggins plays and saves it all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Kenny Loggins does.
Yeah.
Saves the relationships, makes
Kenny.
people.
So if you're arguing with your spouse about how to raise your children right now, just
put on Danger Zone.
oh God.
That song from like
the Top Gun theme song?
yeah.
Okay.
It's Kenny Loggins.
That song from it's like golf movie with Bill Murray.
Caddyshack?
Caddyshack.
The song from Caddyshack 2, I think, is the I'm all right. Don't nobody worry about me.
Is that Kenny?
I thought you were about to sing like, I'm all right because I'm saved by the bell.
Nice.
I think that's what they're going for, but yeah.
Okay, I get you. I'm feeling it.
Like,
But you know,
can't be mad at me anymore. It's Caddyshack 2.
That is
all right.
Kenny Loggins. Huh?
We're done. We finished yet another Chuck Lorre show.
Another, I guess.
Raving reviews.
guess, yeah.
Joe loves Chuck Lorre so much he forgot we
Stay
watched
tuned next
another
week
Chuck
for our
Lorre
next
show.
Chuck Lorre show.
Dude, we've done other ones. We did My Name Is Earl. Oh wait, no, that might have not. This is just that was just Jenna Elfman was in My Name Is Earl.
Yeah.
But let me click on it really quick.
Okay.
There's no way.
No, Greg Garcia. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Because that was like a better show.
Yeah.
So that made sense.
Easily.
It was a show with a plot.
That was a single cam.
Ooh. Josh, figure it out.
No, I'm in my head trying to. The listeners don't need to be here for this. I'll sleep on it. We'll figure it out. Come back next week. Tell you if my idiocy has solved itself. Listeners, thank you for listening. It's what you do. It's your title. We appreciate it. If you want to hit us up for show suggestions or tell us why you like Chuck Lorre shows, please let us know at FNDL Podcast on the Gmail or on the Twitter. You're listening to us on some sort of device. Give us a star or a thumbs up or whatever the heck that app that you listen to podcasts on does. That'd be much appreciated. We'll see you next week for yet another first and last. We're actually, now that we talked about it, we are coming up close to episode 200.
Oh boy.
Which seems insane.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
maybe
a big
we should.
one.
I'm just opening up the conversation.
Okay.
What show are we doing for episode 200? Think about it. Don't answer now. Listeners,
pressure.
you got a good 200 show.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know. We'll see you next week for another first and last. Goodbye.